guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. So today we are going to be talking about three competitions. One we are going to do definite preview towards, and one we have to do review. Two we have to do reviews towards. All right. So we have a lot of things to sort out. Obviously, you saw that we enabled subscriber mode. We have done it for a specific reason because we have one of our subscribers said that they wanted to bring some spice towards the Manning Cup action. So for all, not the Manning Cup, but school football overall. So subscriber mode will only enable on school football only for a specific reason because they saw the program and want to see the program grow. So what they said now, they're trying to sponsor us to give us at least $1,000 credit per round for a special winner. But what you have to do for that, you have to actually go and subscribe to the YouTube channel here and the Instagram. Why you need the Instagram? Instagram is to verify if you actually want it. So what you have to do every single round, you have to just predict the games them correct. All right, and I'm going to invent something, make it even easier. So if you have Dakasta Cup going on, when it comes around, you're going to predict the Dakasta Cup alone because I know a lot of people don't know the different regions. All right, so we make it easier for the personnels them can win it from each side. Hope that is very clear for you. All right, and the reason for subscriber mode only, it's just to make sure at least one of the subscribers can actually win the damn thing. All right, because we're not going to give any Kanatis the prize. All right, yes, even though it's not my direct prize, but I still decide it's going to work. So let me know if you're okay with that, guys. So thanks very much everyone that checks in so far. Keep smashing up the like button, share the like button, or share the live, hit the like button, just share everything and just do everything. All right, yeah man, that's all we ask for. All right, yes. So we had a few games played yesterday. So let me just bring up everything on the screen. Yes, Martin, big up yourself. Wayne Evans, big up yourself. Look fresh. Okay, yes, I was a bit busy today and it's extremely cold. So maybe that's the reason why I do look fresh. Jason, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, I will say it back maybe midway the stream so you can understand what's up. All right, very, very easy how to win it. And if it goes good, hopefully others will come on the program and help strengthen it, and then we can continue it further along the way. All right, because obviously we have a lot of people that turns up and definitely support us. So I would love to can continue this at least to the end of the Manning Cup. Yeah, at least to the end of the Manning Cup. So let me know if you're okay with it. Yes. Jason, yeah, big up, big up. All right. So we had a few games that played. Let me just run through these games. And at the back end, we might just get you the games that will be played for the next round as well. All right. Yes. So first round for Ben Francis, where in which most of the country schools come together and do their thing, similar to the Walker Cup for Kingston. All right. Very, very easy. Cornwall College versus Garvey Maceo. We talked about that one. Majority of the personnel them let me look at my paper because I had my paper down for that one so let me look at my paper so I can tell you if I got it right. All right, so no, this is for Dintil. 1 second, guys, I'm just trying to pull up my paper so I know if I got those right. Nope, not here. Okay. I thought I went for Cornwall. I went for Cornwall just because of my bias. I came on the scene and I kind of like them, so I said, all right, I'm gonna stick with them. That was not an analytics driven pick. It was just based off my feeling, and that's why I went for it. All right, so Cornwall lost 3-1 to Garvey Maceo. So Garvey Maceo got knocked out pretty much early in the Dakasta Cup. So definitely they have to try and redeem themselves as best as possible. And that's what they did indeed. Let me know how far you think that they can go, guys, because that is very much important. Let me know how far you think they can actually go. All right. Yes. So Garvey Maceo, 3-1. And then you have Glenmuir came back. We all got that one correct. The Glenmuir one. stating that Glenmuir will win that game. Obviously, Paul Bogle is a good team coming, but I just believe that Glenmuir messed it up in reaching even the semi-finals. I thought that they had a squad that is good enough to do great things, in which they never really pull it off in the end. All right, yes, so they need to definitely improve that for next season. But I think they can use this to showcase that it might just be a blip, hence why we actually got knocked out. All right, and we are going to be coming next round very strong. So this can be a message sender. All right, this can just simply be a message sender. And I totally believe that it should be so. All right, because Glenmuir is a very good team. 1 second, guys. Yes, so 2-0. We had that one correct. And then the next one here, Yarcastle. Yarcastle is one of the young teams that everyone seems to love. All right. They defeated Staths 2-1. A young team has had even 12 and 13 years. No, put it 13 years old on it. All right. Yes, and they play a good system, and they're just going to improve next year. All right. Yes, so they won that one 2-1. So look out for that Yarcastle team. Very, very much important. Very, very good team. All right. So look out for them. All right. Yes. Let me see now. You have Jason says, okay, we ain't even sent games playing today. No, games ain't playing today. All right. This was my worst predictions of the season so far. Hopefully you didn't write them down. No. I wrote them down. That's why I'm going back for them now. So remember, that's how it goes, That's how it goes, right? And guys, people that comes on the panel cannot win the gifts. They cannot win the gifts. All right. Yes. I should have put that in at the start. You cannot, because you always have some man come on the programs them and they want to get prizes as well. It's just for one of the commenters that are here week in, week out, subscribing and working hard on the channel and really enjoy the content. Those are the individuals that I truly want to get it. All right. Yes. Siobhan Hutchinson, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right. And then Rusea's. We all picked that one. So Christiana lost 5-1 to Rusea's. Maybe we never picked the big score line, but definitely we had picked the Rusea's to win. All right. Yeah, we had picked Rusea's to win. So we have Yarcastle, Rusea's, Glenmuir. So Yarcastle, Rusea's, Glenmuir. All right. So I got 3 out of 4. Yes. And I thought that Jason, you might just get which one I got messed up, Jason? Which one I got messed up? Let me know. Which one I got messed up? And I'm in the lobby, So if you want to join the show, you can. All right. Yes. So those are the results of the Ben Francis Cup. All right. Yes. And then we have the Walker Cup.
JD, I think we had JD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we actually had the same picks for that round. So I was 3 out of 4 too.
Oh, okay.
It's a Cornwall game.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, because I knew that
Walker Cup where I had issues, and I think you definitely beat me on this.
Okay, all right. Don't worry yourself. But remember, we are not getting any prize, We can't get the prize, so we don't have to.
That's all right.
We don't have to worry about our prediction so much, Yes, man.
No, well, it's only my prize is pride, I'm a very prideful human being, so I just like to win everything.
Oh my God, this brother, he comes back with it today. He's a prideful human. We're tired, guys. We're tired of Jason. We are tired of Jason. All right, so guys, let me know how your prediction went. All right, remember a clean slate, guys. Remember, we just got this deal, so the only way you can get it, we have told you at the start of the video. So pull up the video. It's a reason why we are using subscriber mode only. So if you don't subscribe, you're just going to watch with the eyeballs them alone, because you cannot win it. All right. Yes. And you have to not just subscribe. You have to follow the Instagram as well, because that's where we're going to validate if your thing is correct. Those are 2 easy options. And I do believe that the first one we did last year, which is 200 credit per person, and we gave away like 5-10 credits per game. I think the 1,000 would be a little bit better this time around. What you think about that one, Jason?
Yeah, man, I like that idea, JD. Get the fans involved
yes.
even more. And and keep them supporting. You know, if they're gonna be coming and wanting to win prizes, the least they could do is like and subscribe. So that makes perfect sense.
Yes, but what I'm trying to do, because people will say it's not my money, so why am I making the rule? But it's my channel, so a man see the channel, respect what we're doing, and just decide, said, all right, they're giving us the free room, so more people might come on board after the idea. Idea looks good. You never may know, so we might just continue this on the channel overall. But I can't finance it, and I won't finance it. So so it's a little bit different, you know. Yes. Anyways, so 3 out of 4, yes, and then we move on to the Walker Cup now. So the Walker Cup, guys, we're gonna get back to Ben Francis, you know, because I want to look at some of the teams and see who can actually win it. So the Walker Cup now, guys. This one at the top, that one was stopped. As you can see, game was called off due to 66 minutes because of bad light. All right, yes. So that game finishes. All right, so that game finishes. Haile Selassie won it 4 goals to 1. All right. So that because we just got the result. So 4 goals to 1, Haile Selassie won that one. All right. We had picked Haile Selassie for that one, right? Yes, man. Wait, you never picked Haile Selassie, Jason?
I went with St. Catherine.
No, oh, really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went
Yeah,
with
man.
St.
Yes,
Catherine.
yes,
You
yes,
went
yes.
to Haile
Yes,
Selassie.
Haile Selassie.
Yeah.
That's one. So Haile Selassie won it 4-1 in the end. All right. Yes. And so Haile Selassie returns back with a bang. Let's see if they can actually pull off the cup itself, because that would be a good thing for them. You get me? Yes. And then you have Tivoli scoring off with Charlie Smith. That one ended 2-1. I even though Charlie Smith is from my region, which is Jungle, I still went with Tivoli winning it. Yeah, I just believe
Yes,
that Tivoli had something. Eh?
the junglist let me down that game for sure.
So that's two. That's 2 out of 2 for me there. Then Excelsior Georges, I thought they both got that. And no one betted. Yeah. Only Ryan would have think that Excelsior would have won that one, but no one else betted on that.
Yeah, no, I went with Georges. Yes.
Yes. So that turns up well, and then we have champion Wolmers that ended 1-0. Wolmers actually won the game. I think both of we got that wrong, because I said champion.
Yes, we both said champion, and that was the most split vote in the chat, if I remember. So a lot of people were agreeing with us, but some weren't.
Mm-hmm. So Jay Inouye, anywhere he is, he just might feel a little bit good in himself, you know? Yes. 1 second, guys. I'm just sharing this link, because remember, we have a time limit on this video, so I want to make sure we can put it out. All right. Yes, and guys, remember, once this stream ends, you cannot vote after. All right. You cannot vote after. All right. Yes. Because we don't want to confuse the time. We want to make sure the first person that gets the results correct in the voting, they are always prioritized. All right. Yes. So it's inside the live stream. So if you don't make the live streams, you cannot win it. I'm very sorry. You cannot win it. Yes. All right. Yeah, man. Hope that is very, very clear for everyone. 1 second, guys. Just let me set off all them stuff here. That's done now. All right, so we have our brother check-in. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect, guys. As you come in, make sure to hit the like button as well. All right, so we're gonna detail these Jason. So as you can see, these are the 4 matches, right? So based on the listing so far, you have Wolmers, Georges, Tivoli, and Haile Selassie still in the competition. Who you think it's best suited? Who you think is best suited to win this entire thing at this point now? Because it's going to go over to the semifinals at this point, right?
No, actually, JD, you have to remember,
the other teams are going to come back. Oh, the other teams will come back. Yes. So the quarterfinals, sorry, the quarterfinals, yeah. So who is best fit? Who is best fit?
Well, of the 4 teams that went through, I would have to say St. George's College would probably be the favorites. But, of course, we have to factor in the 4 that will be dropping down as well. But of the four that won the first round games, I would have to give Georges the edge.
Okay. Okay. The four that all you know we have so
Yeah, because remember, we're going to have let's see,
the
because
next
you had the zone with KC, Mona.
yes, but they are
Oh,
here.
but they already
They
dropped
are
down.
here.
They already
Yes. So
dropped
it
down.
is the
Okay, yes, you're right.
quarterfinals.
You're right. I
It
am
is the
wrong.
quarterfinals. Yeah. So it is the
Yes, you are
quarterfinals.
correct. You're correct.
Yeah, because remember
Yes. So
Wolmers
yeah,
came down. Yeah.
so I would say Georges would probably have to be the favorite. But to be totally honest, I would have to say that if I was picking a dark horse, it looks to me that Haile Selassie would have to be the dark horse. Them and Tivoli seem to be peaking at the right time for the
Mm-hmm.
competition. So I would say of the four teams, Georges are favorites, but I definitely have an eye on both Haile Selassie and Tivoli as well. And I am curious to see how the draw goes in terms of who will play who.
All right. Guys, let me know in the comment section who you think is best suited at this point to take it. This is the final 8 set of players, teams, and four. It wind down to 4 now, so it's much easier for you to make some prediction. Haile Selassie, Tivoli, St. George's, and Wolmers. All right. Yes, I do go with the take from Jason. I do believe that George's looks good from time to time, but I still believe that Haile Selassie have a little bit more grit. Obviously Haile Selassie and Wolmers might have a little edge to say that okay, we won games. We won a game, so maybe we can tip over Haile Selassie. But I think Haile Selassie kept getting better and better every single round. So I do believe that they meet back Wolmers, they might still be the favorites. You get me? And Georges, I don't know. I just think Georges lack something, man. It just lack some steel. They lack some steel. So hopefully it can improve that steel in them, Yes. So let me move over to the Ben Francis one now. So we have at this point Garvey Maceo, Glenmuir, York Castle, and Rusea's in this one. All right. Yes. Oh, you look at that now, because I think, hold on, let me see. You don't have Glenmuir in this one, so Glenmuir advanced some early. You should have people dropping down out of the last group. I think so, Jason, for this one. I think so for this one, because they have a lot of teams. So for this one, you will
Yes,
have other people
I was
dropping
mixing
down.
up.
Yes, this is the
Yes, I
one
was mixing
that
up
you
the
have
two.
team
I
dropping
was
down.
mixing up the two. So we're gonna have the let's see, what teams would that be now? You're gonna have your Edwin Allens,
Yes. Edwin Allen,
those teams that could have came
Dintil,
third and fourth. Yes.
Dintil
Mm-hmm.
will be coming down as well. So Dintil
Mm-hmm.
will be one of those. So based on all the third and fourths, guys, you have to get involved in it, guys. If you don't know the team, them in a man, it's hard for you to have the conversation. So all
And
the teams I'm
JD
going
and
now, who
JD,
look the best?
not to all the teams left now, boy, that's tough, because you're factoring in those teams dropping down, which you saw. Those teams that dropped down pretty much dominated the quarterfinals of the Walker Cup. So
Mm-hmm.
you would have to think that that might happen again. But having said that, a team like Glenmuir, I think, was good enough to make the semi-final round. So I don't think it's going to be a pushover for whoever they face. But coming into this next round, I would have to say you'd have to put Dintil up there as a favorite. Even though they got crashed out of the semi-final round in the that Costa Cup, you still have to count them, because we have seen that they have some very good displays for the season. But I would say definitely Dintil is probably my favorite, and I have a soft spot for York Castle, so I will be watching out for them as well.
Yeah, Kessler and Dintil. All right. Yep. Good enough. All right. So guys, as what we said, we had gotten at least for 3 of these Manning Cup streams a sponsorship. That's why we enable subscriber mode. In these videos, all of these videos go at least the next 3 rounds. each round. So, for instance, you have the Dacosta playing, the Ben Francis playing. All of the games, if you predict them right, and you're the first person that predicts it, and you're subscribed to this channel, and you're subscribed to the you follow the Instagram, and you predict it right, you just send it in to us, and then you can claim your credit there. The credit price is going to be 1,000 every single round. Every single round for the next 3 rounds at least. And if it works good and they want to come on board, we will continue it. But it's only for 3 rounds. All right. I am not going to get involved in that. All right. Yes, the last time I tried it, not for the subscriber mode, but when I tried it myself, it never really worked good. But I've structured something better to at least get the fans that subscribe to this channel to get involved. All right. Yes. So hopefully you just work with it. So if you're subscribed to the channel already, all you need to do is just subscribe to, follow the Instagram. All right. So because that's where you're gonna send a screenshot just to prove who you are and stuff, and the communication. All right. Yes. So once you reach to the Champions Cup, so the Champions Cup, you're going to make your prediction for this week. All right. Yes. So it's very, very easy. You subscribe here, you subscribe over the Imaxit. It's the link is in the description. The robot will paste the link from time to time. So everything is easy for you. Just one click, go there, subscribe there, and you just make your predictions, and then that's it. You don't even have to get the actual scores right. Just the first the person that gets the win, like each one of the matches win, or correct all of them, everything is good from that point. Very, very simple. And that's a 3 rounds. All right. So that simple means if we have the quarterfinals for the Walker Cup, for the semi-finals, that's going to be easier to win because it's going to be 4 teams in it and just 2 matches you have to predict. We might have to implement the right scores in that one because it's less matches, but let's see. When we move on to that, we will deal with that. But 3 rounds, so make sure to remember for that. So the Instagram will be the Instagram is in the description, and it will be shared in the chat by one of the moderators or something. All right, and the robot also. So just do both of those, and then when the time comes, you prove yourself, and you will get what you claim you won. All right. Triple E, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Agree, Jason Ely Selassie. All right. And then Brian Burke in the building. Massive respect, Brian Burke. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes. So that's what's up with the Ben Francis Cup. Yes. And then now you have this one now. This one that we are going to write down scores for, because Jason I had him predictions from the other day, So we have the Champions Cup, guys. So you get involved. We saw a few people already commented. Nice. All right, yes. And we love the fact that all our dear ones them commented. No, yes. So that means at least one of you guys would be winning the prize. And if I don't know, we have to work out that. I will see how it can go. Maybe we can extend it to overseas personals as well, because obviously we have people worldwide that watches the channel. So if we can buy the gift card instead of the credit for, like, or you have to give Jamaicans credit. If you have to buy the gift card, we still can work that way. All right, but I'm gonna rethink it because I didn't want to put none of my money in it. You get me? Yeah. But we might have to do that just the same. All right. It's only 3 series though. So for the Champions Cup, Jason, we have some good matchups coming up. All right. And remember, it's ink, I'm putting Jason here and me. All right. Jason and me over here. All right. So Jason, the round 1, CC versus Mona.
CC versus Mona at Sabina Park should be a good one. Look, this when I saw the teams that were going to be in there, I really wanted this matchup more than any other one, because I think the way the 2 teams play, CC is a very tactical team. They kind of take their time, build up, and Mona wants to turn the game into an all-out helter-skelter, heavy metal type of game. So the two styles are opposite, which I like in a football match. So I think it's going to come down to who can impose their will more on the other team. But I will say, I think CC can manage, even if they speed the game up. So with all that being said, I think that they're just going to have a little bit more than Mona on the day. But I think it's going to be a very, very good match. So I'll say 3-2 CC.
Mm-hmm. 1 second before I do get to mines. All right. Umzo. It's not about me taking out money out of my pocket. It's just a meager $30. Someone assist the channel and said they like what we are doing with the schoolboy thing. You get me? Because remember, it's personals told us to come here, So the fact that we are doing good and someone said, okay, instead of them pay a super chat here, let them give me the money and then I should donate it. Whichever way I do see fit. And I've conjured up a way to give it back to the subscribers, but only a way to give it back to the real subscribers, not the fake people them that turns up. You get me? Now you realize you don't see most people commenting, or maybe they weren't subscribed to the channel. You understand me? So that is good. So at least you get one of the subscribers them to win the money. So your light bill, I have nothing to do with your light bill, sir. All right? Yes, I'm very sorry. I can't help you because it's not mine, and I'm not putting any money in it. I've given away enough. So if someone else wants to support it, if Jason want to put 50 on it and continue the 10 every week by giving away the credit, I have no problem. But I am not putting dollar. All right? Yes, man.
Just buy up some flashlight and some candle, man. I ain't have to pay no.
All right. Yeah, so CC, all right. So we have Brockford, big up yourself, man. Umza said Mona easy win. All right. So that tell us you can't win nothing. All right. Yes, Rockford, Rockford, big up yourself. All right. KW Media says CC versus Mona might go to penalties. Oh my God. I don't see going into penalties. I got to go with Jason here. I do believe that CC has more than Mona, and what Mona use as their kryptonite for personnels, which is sustained pressure. I do believe that CC has the kryptonite for that, which is composure and the actual ability to pass ball under extreme pressure. Extreme pressure. Because I do believe that Dintil offers pressure just the same. All right. I think people just not looking at it because they don't want to give it respect. You get me? That's the big difference. Stefan Wright said, laugh out loud. You still have to pay for the services, even if you're not using it. Wait, why both of you went for CC? What advantage CC has over Mona? We not just stated. I just stated based on what I saw. Obviously, you have other personals that saw different thing, but I am going with it. And remember, this man want to win everything, So I have to I'm not gonna play with the fans them to jump and say Mona because I want to play. I want to play devil's advocate. It's not going to work. I'm going to go with what I think will win because I want to defeat this man again this week.
And JD, you made a very valid point just now when you referenced Dintil style of play.
Mm-hmm.
Because out of all the teams in the Da Costa Cup, I would say they most resemble Craig Butler's style.
Yes.
So the fact that CC handled them so well, I do think Mona is a bit better than Dintil, but at the same time, the style of play is so similar. So you saw how they countered that in that game, and I think they're going to do much of the same in the Mona game as well. But I think Mona will get some joy in the game because, CC has a tendency to maybe come out a bit flat in games, and I think that could cause them some issues. But I think once they get it together, they will impose a bit of dominance in the proceedings, and I think they'll pull it out in the end.
All right. So Umzo says JD Mona can move the ball as well. Yes, I have never said they can't move the ball, but I am looking at both teams, and I think that one is actually better at moving the ball. That's all I'm saying. And remember, it's who has the advantage on the day, So you have to look at the one that has even 1 point, and maybe have the kryptonite for the next one in that specific department to match his playing style. So that simply means the advantage could go one way rather than the other. And that's what we have to look at. Remember, it's prediction here. So we have to look at the disadvantages and the advantages here and there. And I truly believe that CC has a lot more, Yes, CC and Mona will be a good match. We know. And tomorrow we will be doing it in the lifetime because we did lifetime the last time, and a lot of people turn up and they like what we did. So we might just implement that and give it tomorrow as well, Jason. So if we not get all the votes from today and no winner not come from today, we'll do it tomorrow in the live stream as well. You get me? and then shut off at
Yeah,
the
as
end of the
well.
live stream. No, so shut off
Well,
as right before the game starts, so they only can
before
predict it.
kickoff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before kickoff.
if they get it in before kickoff, it's fine. That should be allowed as well. But they just have to
Yes.
get it in before kickoff. Yeah.
Yes. So that's how we're gonna do it. From so you must know the rules for the next three set of predictions. That's the only way you can win the credit at the end of the day. All right. Yes. Once you pull back the video at the start, you will hear all of that. We have 70 people in the house already, and we are 30 minutes out, and we have not even hit 50 likes as yet. So imagine, wow, a lot of people dissatisfied today. Wow, that is sad. All right. Football vision. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, man. Thanks for passing through, man. You know the thing already. DNA. Bless up. Thanks for being here. All right. Michael Woodburn. Any team that can pass the ball and keep it with will be hard to beat. Mona will have trouble tomorrow. CC in 90 minutes. All right, Michael. All right. Where is Unseen? I want to hear his reason. He had already given it reason, you know. And it's all right. Unseen can turn off one stream, and that is okay. And then he can turn off our next stream because Unseen, Cataract, and all of them, and they have the same syndrome, you know. You understand? So I can't bother with it every week. I now have my show. This is where my support for Mona ends. Laugh out loud. The one college. And it's Clarendon College. All right. So Dr. Dan, subscribe. You see, Dr. Dan never knows him to subscribe to the channel. Him figure it out today. Maislin, massive respect. Thanks for being here as well. Eric Sewell, massive respect. No, man, if you're late early, at 2 hours, you're going on. At 2 hours. All right. So when you come back in, just make sure you leave in the predictions. All right. So Sewell, if you want the $1,000 credit, you know, just put in your predictions them and make sure all of them right for the Champions Cup. That is the only one will be eligible for the money. So if you don't get it today, make sure to join tomorrow's stream and put it in. If you're rewatching it, comments in the chat, in the comment section, not allowed, only in the live streams. All right, so we can know, we can know we're not giving it to a culprit, you know. Yes. All right. So, anyways, we are gonna go back to CC and Mona soon, but we're just going through the others. All right. So, Jason, Manchester, Staths. Remember, Staths are my team, you know, and I have to talk about it today, you know. All right. Yeah, man.
Why? Galchester Staths. All right. Look, I was very impressed with Manchester in the Mannings game that I saw last. You know, with a little tweaks to the forwards runs, I think they can be very dangerous. But look, I think Staths is still underrated in this whole thing, you know. So I think it's two underrated teams, if we're being honest. But look, I'm gonna say as long as the number 7 is fit and playing for Staths, Satchwell, I'm not gonna go against Staths. So
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a tight game. I'll say 2-1 Staths.
All right. So Staths is my school.
JD.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm Martin, man.
Okay, but Martin, hold on, a big boss. Hold on. If you come in, you have to introduce yourself in a boss. You can't just frighten me, you know. I'm not looking at the discard, you know. All right. So Martin, Martin, we are gonna give you a chance and just make sure you give your reason for picking both of the other teams. All right. Yes. So just hold on. Let me just finish my point. Yes, I'm gonna put Martin here because Martin joined the chat, you know, on Friday night, you know. All right. Yes. And if people want to donate more money to, you know, for make the prize for the weekly credit continues, you can donate money as well. We're not gonna tell us we need your super chat and them stuff there. You can put the super chat towards the credit or send it towards the PayPal side, and we will put it towards the additional credits. All right, yeah, man. Remember, yes. All right. Oh my God, the comments wilding out. Some ridiculous comments are coming in. All right, so Martin, you saved me from talking about Staths and Manchester. So give me a take on Mona CC first. We have added you to the list. All right, so give me a take for that one first.
All right, so based on how I see CC play, them have a good squad. Them pass the ball, as we just say, very well. Them compose, and to be honest, them play ball where like them know where each other go. there before them even pass the ball. When you come on to Mona now, them always I give up a lot of goal based on the CC I go so far. So me expect say CC I go score per Mona. So the only way Mona me believe can win this match against CC I if them outscore CC. And based on me see CC team structure, me not believe say them can score that much. So me just I say the game I go finish at least 3 for CC and 2 for
So you're
Mona.
going for CC then. So just put CC. And
Yeah.
remember, Martin,
Mhm.
you cannot win the credit, So you're just a panelist, I saw you. I say the man, and when I win the credit,
Yeah, man, me hear that already, man. Me
all
hear.
right, yeah, man. Yeah, make sure,
Yeah, that's
So when time you text me, I say, JD, me get all of them right, I say, Martin, you can't win it. After the people, after the subscriber, them. All right, so guys, we have 76 in hours, man. Come on, we have 30 minutes on the video. Get with 100 likes very fast, guys. All right, yeah, man. And run up the subscription, and run up your votes as well. Let me see as much votes as possible. Eric said, JD, the bet between you and Cataract did go about how much goals Haaland will score. Haaland did pass the amount that I've said he's going to pass. Yes, because he wanted me to say 20 goals, and I said no, between 15 and 20. So I was technically correct there, and also he surpassed the amount of goals that I've said in all competition as well. But obviously, Cataract is just talking. He's not going to ever bet anybody or ever pay anybody their money. And me alone pay my bet to them because I'm an idiot. Staths to win over Manchester. All right. Carlton Taylor says CC 3, Mona 0. All right, so Carlton, I tell you, say a domination I go on. So Jason, based on Carlton take, you see you see CC dominating Mona that way there?
No, I don't think it will be domination. I believe, you have to remember, a big game like this at Sabina Park, the place will be packed. So I think the crowd and the energy in the building and the stadium, I don't see it being a dog walk for either team. I think both teams will have their moments in the game. I just think that Clarendon will have more of the moments, and that will make the difference and give them the victory. But I don't see it being a lopsided game, to be honest. I think Mona have shown enough fight this season to where I just don't see them getting drubbed. So I think they will keep the game tight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mona don't take a lead in the game at some point. But I don't think CC will pull it out.
And surprising, I could see them dominate Mona that way too as well and score 3 goals on them. But I still believe that Mona could score back on them. That is where I wouldn't say 3-1, but I could see a 4-1 score line. Yeah, I think if they get their pass into I strongly believe that the chance that Mona has, like how they started off with Casey, but pretty much unlucky, they have to make sure they take advantage of that first 15-20 minutes, because that's the only thing I can see in the armor of CC. They start the game slower because it's like they're so educated. They want to see what you have to bring to cancel you out and then dominate you. That's what they're trying to do. So I want to say that Mona has to use that opportunity to say, okay, this 15 minutes, I'm going to make sure you regret this 15 minutes. You're going to want it back. That's the chance I think Mona have. If they don't score in the first 15-20 minutes, I think Mona, it could go as what my boy said, Carlton. It could possibly go there. Martin, what say you, Big Boss? Because we're gonna move on here, but we want to make sure we get the commentator, the comments in it as well with you guys.
JD, to be honest, I see a 4-1 based on the two team them a perform. I understand based on how Mona play, it might be threatening on them defensive side, but me still believe based on the quality what them have on the pitch, the forward line, me believe them have some good quality at the forward line. So even if them go back and score 4, at least them would have scored a 2 or 3. But me not see 1 goal each side on Mona in. to be honest.
Okay, fair enough, fair
Yeah.
enough. All right, guys, look, because Carlton says it's going to be a domination 3-0 over Mona. If you see that's possible, let me know. If you don't, let me know. That's yes or no right there. Jay anybody else, Stefan said 2-1 stats as well. All right, Stefan. Jay anybody check in said Manchester 3-1 over stats. Red card. JD will be crying. All right. He's just making up things. One college 4-1. So Chris Smith go with 4-1 as well, you know. It's surprising, you know. So Chris Smith say it could possibly go one-sided. JD, I thought cause I always get your notification. Okay, it's not you don't have to explain yourself, Dr. Dan. You don't have to explain yourself, my brother. Remember, this is just I'm not gonna put on a subscriber only when we are doing our normal video. It is just because of a man paying money to me and him wants to see the channel grow, him wants to see the business grow. So we just say we are instill that. But if we are do the Reggae Boys, we're not gonna put on a subscriber only. We just want to make sure it go to one of the subscribers. Because you have some general people would want to script it, but nobody will not subscribe to what can't win it. It's simple. I think that's the best way to get it going, so we can get one of our organic subscribers win the money every week. You know, yeah, man. Errol, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Howard said, big up Howard. How you doing, man? What about, man? No, Jay, anyway, that you're a YouTuber, you cannot win the prize, them. So just leave it for the people in the man. If you want to win, my suggestion is follow Jason. His nickname is Prediction Guru. No. You just a try for you always come in.
JD,
yo,
you must not diss your subscribers and your fans, man. Listen to what they're saying.
Me not no fans, you know. Me not no fans, you know. That me try to make you know. Nobody send it to my brother. Me don't know where you pay Omzo for making be your supporting cast every week, you know. But cheers. Anyways, Selax one son says Mona win 3-2. All right. Respect. Jay anyway that said 3-2 CC. All right. Stefan Wright said the only way CC blow away Mona is if Mona lose the discipline and Craig gets another red card. In my opinion. All right. Blair in the building says, speak up every time, JD. Yeah, man, massive respect, man. And thanks for the continuous support, man. I never know a lot of the man I got put in a schoolboy football and I actually pay for make us stay. You know, so we love that, man. Yeah, man. JD, tomorrow, JC playing Staths. Yes, man, we know. We are going to be covering them live as well. Mona versus Clarendon, too close to call. Match up. Jared Smith, I think we might get a surprise, you know, because I think it's not as close as what we think, you know. I just believe that is. What say you, Jason? You don't believe that it's true? We take on to the Manning Cup a lot more. Why we don't? Even though I know you not really do it still, but I think majority of the fans them are just to them know Mr. Butler and we know the Manning Cup and we just have a more affinity towards the Manning Cup, you know. So we tend to want to go that side. I think footballing wise, you know, we might get a lesson. You know, we might learn a lesson. You know, the CCT might learn a lesson, guys. Me I tell you know. All right, that's how me I tell you, no, man.
Yeah, I think there's definitely that playing definitely in people's minds. You know, I mean, Mona is so polarizing as a school, and Butler is so polarizing that he's gonna have people that love him or people that hate him. So all the people that love him will be deluded when they're talking about their games and everything. You know, me sitting on the analyst hat. You know, I'm not caring about sentiment. It's just about what I've seen on the pitch. And based on that, I think CC should edge the game. But look, if somebody's thinking that Mona can win the game, I can't disagree with them. They can. But if I was a betting man, I would put my money on CC for sure.
All right, look at this. They said matchup of tacticians and footballers being disciplined enough to follow all instruction. Matchup of tactician. You know, the tactician part still, you know, I kind of question about that part there still, you know. Because the way him talk to me, you know, it's like him not believe, say, him to make much adjustments. You know, him thinks him team is powerful for go out and play certain ways. So would you put Butler under the master tactician at, to be honest? he can be a good coach, you know, and not a tactician, you know. You get me? Because I think tactician have a lot to do with the in-game adjustments and willing to understand, say, yo, my team lose and I need to do this in order to win. You get me? Me not really see Mr. Butler do that much in the games, you know, when I watch it, you know. I think him as well him tell me, you know, him go with what him actually tell me majority of the time. So would you put him in a tactician bracket, or you think he's just a good coach? What say you, both Martin and Jason? I think that's a valid question to ask because a man's a tactician. Hold on, let me see. So I'm not seeing the persons them in the lobby.
Yeah, man, dirty. But yeah, man.
Okay, but I can't see the call, so that's why I don't even know who is here. Okay, I just saw the schoolboy. Okay, yeah, so I'm just asking if you would consider Butler as a tactician. Because the tactician
No,
simply
sir,
means
no.
tactical.
No.
You have to be tactical in the game. I don't think Mr. Butler do that as much, and him himself tell me say him team supposed to dominate team. So based on what George just say here, me wouldn't put Mr. Butler in the tactician side. You understand me? Like in an
No,
elite
sir. And
tacticians.
as I said, JD, him say it himself, you know, say him not change him system. Him talk about him system. So based on the last match with KC, you could have see it. Them just play the same. There was no change, even when them they 3-2 down. There was literally no change. Them just constantly attacking. And that's that him only like as him state, he make the player them switch position to get few rests, but the system remain the same. Him make any sub come on at the same system. So him not him not him him not that versatile in him tactic, to be honest. So Mona put him in another feeling.
So
him system just a work for him, and him have some good quality player based on how him coach them. So that's really how Butler Phoenix are going now. Him just have some good player, and him coaching tactics is good. But when he come on to the match, as you can see, only one style Mona have, and that can be the danger. And that's why Maggie see the edge, because maybe me know them might watch 2 video because Mona have match on sport match. So that can be a danger for Mona to the man. Them can just black out all of the attacks and black out some of the key player them out of game, and them can combo. But based on the tactics side, I want to put Butler on that side there, JD.
Yeah, you see, that match I say, you know, sometimes we use some words, you know, and if we put them in the context, you know, in a really match what we are saying. So George, we are waiting for you to come back with a follow up on that statement. You get me? Because me wouldn't put Mr. Butler in the tactician side. I think Mr. Butler is just a brute forcer. Get him team them over the match and then come out and just do him job. You get me? That's what I do see. One college, I take it for sure 3-2. Penalty, JD, Mona, and CC. All right, so DNA. DNA can't win the prize either. Yeah, YouTuber. You know. Depends who score first. I think if Mona score first, CC will open up, so Mona will score more. Dr. Dan, I don't think you saw CC play then. CC, I don't think if you score on them, they're gonna be worried unless it's the actual crunch time over 70 minutes. That's the difference that we talked about them. I think they are the more organized team, well-mannered team, and the belief system in them is up to the roof, you know, and their skill set is there to match it, you know. 3-1 CC. I think they are the best team on the island. All right, so JC Staths gonna be a good game, JD. Where the JC match be playing. We're gonna be talking about that right after this award. But both CC hold on, CC Mona will be at Sabina Park, and that is 4:15. All right, 4:15. Manchester Staths will be at Staths, and that's 2 p.m. All right, yes, they have the names on it and where to go. All right, yeah, man. So don't worry yourself.
And JD, me can say too, the number 7 for CC might be him can be like a whisper from KC where just kill the Phoenix side. That a Dunsman Mackenzie, a same name?
Duncan. Yeah, Duncan Mackenzie is a good player, man. But we're gonna get
Yeah.
into that. Don't worry yourself, man. Boston said Mona need to score first to let the game stay interested for 90 minutes. Because if CC score first, it's going to be a uphill challenge for them. On the other hand, I'm looking to see how CC handle press. I am looking as well, but they had handled press from Dintil as well. You get me? I think two other teams, people never watch those games and they are only watching Mona. That's why I said that sometimes people just have more affinity towards a specific thing. That's why they talked only on that thing. But I saw Yarcastle do press on them. I saw Dintil do press on them. All right. And it actually exposed them. Thought that when Yarcastle played them in the bad condition, if you guys remembered, that game was actually on YouTube, so you can go and watch it as well. So I can tell you, man. I can tell you, we're not giving most of the country teams them respect. Era says so JD, the West teams are playing better than the city teams based on what I'm seeing now. But obviously things can change. So we are here making our adjustments. And then when we return back, if Mona wins, we have to give Mona their respect. If CC wins, we expected it. You understand me? Yeah. I still maintain that the D Cup teams have a bit more quality than the Manning Cup teams, in my opinion, this season. We saw it in the second round of the D Cup. Yes, man, but I don't think nobody disagree with you. I think even people from Kingston start to actually come over and said, yes, I think that they are better. Michael Woodburn said it will be a win for Mona if they even lose because the principal of Mona is a Clarendon College past student. Oh my God. No, man, we're just talking about this one. Umza said, no, Mr. Butler ain't no tactician. Stefan said, you're right, JD. Don't think yes, but it's just what the commenter said. I'm just trying to act on what the commenter said. So we'll get the follow-up from George. Rasta Saint 7 said CC versus Mona, teacher versus preacher. Oh my God. I don't see much adjustment in Butler's game because of the opponents he faces until he was forced to change his playing style against KC. All right. CC, JC, JD, CC, Mona, who look like the better coach team. But that can be subjective, because it all depends on what you're expecting. You get me? It's all depending on what you're expecting. Chris Smith said, JD, I can tell you, Butler can't coach nowhere near the CC coach Sammy. Best youth coach in Jamaica. All right. So, guys, if you know anything about Sammy, please educate me on Sammy. All right. Because Chris Smith, same piece always. So, we want to make sure other people can back up what he's saying. JD, because he don't in the media hype, but Sammy, best youth coach in Jamaica. Well, give me the history on it, man. Sports on the Ball said, I don't think CC will manage to get out of Mona heavy method pressing. All right. So Sports on the Ball, make sure you join us here when the game finished. You know what? Make sure you join us in the game when it's live. All right. Yeah, man. All right, big boss. Yeah. Time now to move on to stats game. Yes. Oh, Rockford, hold on, man. People put them comments in, and we have to work with the comments, All right. Teacher is a tactician. Teacher versus preacher. No team beat college. Ask Rusea and Dintil. All right. So, guys, we have 93 people here. Let me just repeat it for the last time in the video. We have gotten a slight sponsor. Just a comment and a subscriber of the channel said that he likes what I'm doing for the schoolboy, and he decided that he's going to put a little change in it. And that change could have only spanned over 3 videos. So what we implemented, we put subscriber only. So only people that can participate in this one is subscribers, because we're trying to give a giveaway. So it's meaningful why we put on subscriber only. It's not going to be on our normal video. So we don't care if you want to subscribe on those videos, but for this one, you definitely need to do that, because I'm not going to give the money to people that never participated in the channel before. All right. Yes. So all you need to do is just subscribe here. and subscribe over the Instagram, because you will need the Instagram to prove to me that you actually got all of the predictions right, all of the wins right. And we're talking about all 4 matches here. You just need to produce the 4 matches, and then the first person, when we look at the listing, the first person in the YouTube chat gets all four score, not 4 scores, but 4 wins, will get the 1,000 plus Jamaican dollars credit. If you're overseas, we will try and give you gift card, the same money in the gift card, because once I got the money to give away, I want to give it away, because I don't want people to say that they gave me the money and I never gave it away. So if nobody wins it, I'm going to put it to the final day. So I'm going to stretch it to the final day, or add a next week on it if nobody wins it. All right, yes. So it's easy to follow. The subscribe to the channel, and just put your comments there. All right, just vote, yes, and then make sure you screenshot your votes. So you just send them to me instant, and I will just check it. And if you are the first in line when we check the video, then you're gonna just get you just tell which network you're using, and I will buy it back for you, buy the credit for you instant, and you will get your credit on your phone. All right, I think that is very easy and very good. Remember, we love what you guys are doing, so we have to reward you back for your support. All right, yeah, man. So as you come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Let me get this video over 150 likes. Not hard at all. Just put up the likes, and we just continue with the show. All right. JD, listen, Lenny, every time he talk about Sammy. All right. Stats 2-0. All right. So damn, the chat gone, yeah, man. A Mona war, you know, about. All right, so let's switch it up, because we don't want the panelists them run off, and we are run out of time. We do 1 hour already, 1 hour, and we're gonna pass the second game, So Jason gave his take on stats, right? Martin, who you this again, Martin?
JD, but I'm back.
Okay, yeah, no, but it's okay, because I don't want to ask you that question and then people cuss and say we are spending too long on Mona. All right, yes. So we are gonna get back to the Mona conversation.
So we reached to the third game yet?
Yeah, no, Martin. No. We don't go through people comments.
Yeah. Based on the stats on the Manchester, I really, really like the stats team. To be honest, the number 7, I like how them play. To be honest, but based on I look up bias. To be honest, JD, with the Manchester team, and we know where them come from, and we know the program where they put in, and then reach this far. And the gelling, and they can see based on the explain and the last match how them play, and them only slight problem we have at them finish, or them have the problem through the season finishing chances. So, but I look biased, so may I say 2-1 Manchester.
2-1 Manchester
over Staths.
All right, so Manchester.
Yeah. But I really like the Staths team. Mm-hmm.
All right,
a good team.
All right. So Rockford says 2-0 Staths. When CC played until okay. Oh, I just talk on the topic now, man. Football Vision, JD, do you think it's a weakness of the Mannings Cup that Mona can win 99% of their games without major tactical in-game adjustments? Prime example, man marking whisper, massive blunder tactically. Yes, but we had said that before. We had asked him. We had asked Mr. Butler the question directly. Yes, but yeah, I think that is poor. That is poor on coaching as well. To know that a person playing a system and you can't stop it. Yeah. And I don't think that the footballing quality is so vast between the top teams them for a person to stick with his one style and we keep winning games. But we can't even say that so much, because against yes, they won the game against Tivoli and against Charlie Smith, but at the same time, both of those teams exposed a lot of things out of Mona as well. So to be honest, it's just the way of the person, the way of the man, and that's how he wants to play, and he's not going to change it. Yeah. KC trouble this year. All right, Marcelo, massive respect. Well, Dintil never offered much going forward, though. JD. Well, the 15 minutes they could have scored and should have scored. Yes. JD, I watched Butler's interview, and you're right with his tactics. But if he's as intelligent as he claims, he needs to change. They will get blown off the park if they don't. Well, we will be watching. So we will put that into the little bracket there. They need to bring back Al Manning and Al Manning versus Al Da Costa. Well, let's see. Still, they went away with it. I never knew. I never knew. It's hard to press CC because their spacing is very good, and they do not panic under pressure. Yes, that's how Mr. Sports on the ball. Make sure him join me tomorrow, because we are watching all the teams. Bessas, thanks for being here. Massive respect. It's going to be a rough game tomorrow. Mona, I will win 5-2 over CC. 5-2 Howard says. Teacher, I the better.
Oh, wow.
The man, same thing, Jason. So leave the man in the man. Say him, I said, the man. Support him turn out right. Support him turn out right. What can we say? In the end. All right.
Hope him hope that person have them one credit.
Yes. No man. Howard man. Howard they need $10. Be a $600 in bet. So they need $10 US and $15 US. Dr. GG, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. And then we have God Target. Massive respect. Thanks for the subscription. JD, have you ever seen snow? Before snow gonna fall over here in. Okay, I live in Belgium, bro. What do you mean if me ever see snow? Yo, I wonder if he's a robot. He must ask some weird questions at times, you see, man. JD, you will see another classic display of ball skill from CC. Milton, I tend to believe you guys. You get me? I don't follow the crowd, I just look at what's going on in the field, and what's going on in the field tell me, say, we might have overhyped that game a little bit too much. You get me? And I'm not going to repeat nothing. I'm not going to say anything. You get me? I'm just going to say we might overhype that game too much. You get me? Yes. And CC might come out and teach us a lesson. That's all I'm telling us. JC will beat Mannings. But hold on, man. Oh, where rush it, man? When the can't just go in order. The only town school Manning Cup teams. All right, so we have God Bro. Thanks for the subscription as well. Then we have God Target says Staths 1, Manchester 0. CC will remain unbeaten until they face KC or JC. All right. All right. Fullywood family says only one D Cup team will win tomorrow, and that's CC. Wow. All right. I love how everyone is counting out Mona. No. Pro Green. That is you hear me talking, and I said I am going with CC. But people in the chat going with Mona. Come on. You're not reading the chat, bro. You're not reading the chat. A lot of people in the chat have said Mona. JD, Manchester 3, Staths 2. Manchester look good, guys. Manchester look good, Manchester can surprise Staths, and I don't think it's a big difference between Manchester and Staths, Based on if they can repeat what they did, against Mannings, I think Staths is in serious trouble. The size of the players, them man, and their energetic performance, it's gonna be problematic. Obviously, Staths is my
just
team.
Just them finishing, JD.
Obviously, Staths is my team. Obviously, Staths is my team, so I have to kind of be a little bit biased, but analytical wise, I would want to say this is going to be 1-1 and go into penalties. You get me? Because if you look at it, it's going to be played at Staths. I think Manchester is much more familiar with that ground rather than Staths, So that's a next thing as well. So that might play into Manchester's hands. All right, it's not an easy team. I think Staths will struggle in this game. You get me? I'm still going with Staths, but I would not be surprised if Manchester beats Staths, because Manchester, I think people sleeping on Manchester. Manchester might be better than a lot of the other teams from Manning Cup, Based on what I saw, Manchester might be better than teams that's actually in the semi-finals now, Don't believe me, tomorrow I think they are going to prove a point tomorrow and show you guys. I think so. I think we're going to see. But I'm still riding for Staths, because I want them to pull through, But I would not be surprised if Manchester win the game. They create a chance as on a different level. On a different level. And the pace that they play at, it's a different level with their size. So Jason, what say you? Could you see a scenario where in which Manchester knock out Staths? Let me know in the comment section, guys.
Yeah, I think this one is one of the harder ones to call, in my opinion. I still like you give the slight edge to Staths, but it would not shock me if Manchester actually got the win. I'm saying that's 2-1 scoreline, and I'm going to put my neck on the line and say Staths, but it would not shock me if Manchester actually won 2-1 instead. But just for the purpose of documenting what I chose, I'm going to stick with Staths 2-1. But again, that is a tough one. I saw enough from Manchester in that game against Mannings to say that they can beat anybody on their day. They have a very decent attack. The defense looked very strong, solid in that game as well. And again, if the number 11 Carnegie, who clearly is one of their better players and scored a lot of goals this season, I think if he can time his final run, it is limitless what Manchester could do, because they could have scored about 6 or 7 if the man could just stay on side. So We'll see. I think I'm just giving Staths the edge slightly because I don't think there's a better player in the game than Satchwell. And if he turns up, he can make the difference in the ball game. So I'll still give Staths the slightest edge.
I am giving Staths the edge because it's my school, but I actually like Manchester. I think Manchester is playing some good football. So if I'm going to put my analysis head on, I want to say that Manchester might have the advantage over Staths in this one, because of the location that they're playing, and definitely the win that they got over Mannings really pushed them over the top. Staths is coming off a loss, even though they played impressive for the first 25 minutes over JC and should have been leading 3-0. That is definitely true. Yes, but they still lost the game nonetheless. You get me? I think this is going to be a tough one for St. Andrew Technical, but my school, I'm going to go for them to tip it, but I would not be surprised. I never even wanted to bet on this one. Can I not bet on this one? Because if it wasn't for Staths and anybody else, I would have bet on Manchester, guys. So you no need to let me cancel this bet out of this one. Let me cross out myself. I should not be betting on my school. You get me? Because I'm always going to figure a way out to say Staths. But be honest, this Manchester team, I think, is a 50-50 game, if not 52% in the Manchester's favor, based on their location that they're playing the game. They are playing good football,
so
guys.
You put that much emphasis that they're playing at Staths?
Yes. I do.
Because as long as the pitch not artificial from grass, I don't really think it's gonna matter that much, to be honest. But we'll see.
Okay, all right. Yes, but I hope Staths pull through, because we've been going to these regions for a while now, so we need to prove something. But it is what it is. Brother BKL says, okay, I just came here and hear from you and see those chats. Definitely not. All right. So, my God, one Clarendon College, Chester. All right. Tell you what, it look like the Craig Butler fans them don't subscribe to the channel, so they have to subscribe and then can comment. The winner from Mona versus CC will go all the way to the finals. Yes.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, well.
No. Not. Yeah. No. Because the bracket. All right. So you know what we're gonna do then?
Yeah, the winner of the Staths and Manchester game.
No. Rose goal. No, I don't think it's a sure sell, because Manchester getting better and better, and I think if Manchester beats Staths, if Mona advance, Mona will have problem with Manchester. I think if CC advance, CC will have problem with Manchester just the same. But I would say CC would be the favourites going into it. I don't think Mona would be necessarily the favourites over Manchester either. I think that CC just have the cut above everybody, But I think all of the other teams, I do rate this Manchester team highly, and I think they're gonna show something tomorrow yet again for we to put some respect on their name. Not because they're not the most known team. That's why we're not giving them any respect. I don't think if CC advance or if Mona knock out CC, Mona will go into the next round as the favorites. No, I think Manchester and Staths will have something to say about that. Both of them are good teams, and they put on good performance over tougher teams, because Staths played JC, and I thought that the performance over JC was very good. You get me? Even though it was in a loss. And Manchester defeated Mannings. I think Mannings is better than everybody that Mona faced already. So if we are going to look at that, we have to be careful, you know? Yes, so I don't think it's over Rose Gold. I don't think it's over Rose Gold as yet, based on my assessment there. Yes, so let me move on. I'm going to scratch out my vote in Jason. I can't vote for my team because really and truly, I don't want to say what I don't believe, you know? Yeah, so I'm going to leave it alone.
So last round, then we can scratch out champion too. So we only lose one less.
Yo, oh, stay so then. I'm going to just implement the rule today. Why you couldn't just lose last week?
So why you have to implement the rule when it suits you? You couldn't implement it from before too. How am you?
Anyways, let me guys, make sure to give you, if you think you don't respect what we're saying, give you your take. All right, yes, man. Stats have my club baller, ciao. But this Chester team is underrated, especially Chester number 7. Yes, man. Of course, that is going home, coming from Umzo. Warren, big up yourself. If CC don't play Mona on the counter, they will be defeated. One done all the way. Siobhan, I just dying for that. My soul, guys, I'm gonna live stream the game. I want to be here watching that game because my soul, yo, Oh, and big of myself. Thanks for being here. I see Staths play Wolmers and Staths walk Wolmers. Yeah. Staths was a better team. Wolmers had chances in that game just the same. All right. Bless up Balsman and the panel. Okay, big up yourself, Mr. Owen. Yes, man. Thanks for being here. JD, you already said Staths. All right. Yes. All right. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let me go to JC, you know. JC, Jason. JC. You see, like the one brother BKL and Contreras. I am telling you, I can't wait till tomorrow, because you see, objective is not in you guys' DNA. You get me? You cannot talk logical. You get me? Me no know what Mr. Butler up here, but me no know. You can't come here and reason. So tomorrow the football I got reason, and we will know the truth. All right, we will know the truth, brother BKL. Tomorrow we will be knowing the truth. All right, so Jason, JC Mannings, and then we're bringing back our brother Martin.
JC Mannings. Look, even though all the Mannings faithful said that it was a changed team and all these other things, I think that JC is a team that don't really get much respect because of the Mona fanfare. And I think they're a lot better than people are giving them credit for. I also think, similar to some other schools that have been peaking at the right time, I think JC is starting to play their best football at the right time.
Yeah.
They have the experienced campaigners, players that play in all 1,500 competitions and everything. So, they're a very experienced team. So look, I will give the edge to JC. I think Mannings is better than they showed against Manchester in the last match. But I believe that the quality that JC possess, all over the park at every level, when you're talking midfield, defense, all the way to the attack, I think they have one of the better goalkeepers in schoolboy football as well. So look, I think that JC handles this one. I'll say 3-1 JC.
3-1 JC. All right. Let me just run through the comments, guys. Let me just take that little time. We have 100 people in the chat. Just get me to 100 likes, and then we can aim to the 150. All right. We have 75. We just need 25 more likes, and that's it. All right. Yeah, man. All right. So let me get some comments more, and then we're bringing back our brother right there. All right, JC for the win, CC for the win. Keshna said Mannings a win 1-0. Wow. I think lots have slept on JC. I never slept on JC, you know. Yes, Owen said JC 4-1. Stats walk Wolmers, but win by 1-0. Yes, because they missed a lot of chance. Watch the game, big man. I guessed someone who's predicted that CC to win from JD comments definitely need some milk. All right, so you hear that? We are one of the butler heights in the chat, you know. I say anybody will predict says CC go win. Need some milk. All right, no problem. Boy, I tell you that disrespect football. You know. Fox Jason, you're on point. All right. Yeah, Warren, you need to sign to Jason Company now, yeah? FDJC 4-1 Mannings. All right. JC 5-3 over Mannings. All right. So we can bring in Martin. Now, Martin, let me write down Jason's score. He said JC. All right. So, Martin, you still here, big boss?
Yeah, man, better here, man.
All
Stay
right.
here, analyst.
We are chop up the JC conversation because people keep sleeping on JC. I don't know where this disrespect come from for JC because JC has been the best team in the Manning Cup until KC last set of games. Last game to be honest. The last game of Mona, that's what gave KC the edge over. Oh, and I wouldn't even say that as well because you know what, Stats is a hard team. It is just because people don't rate Stats the right way. That's why they are not saying that both teams are level. You know, so I think both of them are just better than everyone. One in the Manning Cup. You get me? So what say you on the JC situation?
Well, big bad JC. To be honest, you know, JD, when you talk about JC, you know, it's them they have to call them name in the top three for me, you know. So based on JC and Mannings, no, as what JC said, JC definitely I find them farm right now. With them fair find them for God, based on the state or them player at right now in the season. So maybe at this is the match when I say at least would that be a walkover. So me would I say 4-1 for JC over Mannings.
All right.
Based on the farm at this time for JC. To be honest, me see this as a walkover match.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jenny what I said, JC and young Harborview player Saka Wilson will come. You can't talk football, Jenny, whether just leave Harborview alone, man. My God, man, Football Vision said, JD, tell that man he does not want to start the CC versus Mona war. Well, he's confident, you know. BKL, people out here, I make you know. All right. Warren said, JD, what JD in I'm feeling, so I can't agree with you know. JD need timeout. All right, thank you very much, no problem. Yes. So anyways, for me, I would agree. From what I saw from Mannings, I saw them a few times. All right. They are a good team. But I even before they played, you can go back on my video 2 weeks ago. I said I don't give Mannings this high hype as what people giving them. I think CC was the better team by a good stretch. You understand me? And I thought that the game against Manchester was a real one. It's just people kind of scam over the top to say it's not a real one. You get me? And I try to find players where never play and all sort of thing. It's a real result. And I think that this JC team out here smelling blood and this JC team going to win things. All right, they're going for winning things, and I think they're going to comprehensively defeat the Mannings. I think this is going to be one of the games them shockingly by a good amount of goals. I think I am going for JC to win it big, like by 2 goals or more. Yes, JC, I'm going with it. I think this is a statement victory for JC to put some respect on their name, you know? Yes, I think this is the round that JC gets some respect on their name. All right, yes. So majority of people say JC, we don't get any Mannings in the house, so clearly nobody not believe in a Mannings again, but before people that tell me Mannings are the biggest team. It's fine. Besides, I want to see who wins, or not until the final. My hands are up. All right, BKL. Tomorrow we're gonna be here doing the live stream. So you're not gonna escape. Yes, man. And I might just even add, after 2 streams, I might just even add a post match on it as well. To me pumped up for tomorrow. Believe me. All right. Yes, man. You know me not go the 50 million videos, but I might just do 3 streams tomorrow. Yes, man. One for the first game, for the second game. Yeah, because you're gonna have KC at 6:15. Damn. So what we can, what the matches that I'm going to be doing tomorrow? Manchester Staths at 2 p.m. That's definitely the one that we're going to be doing. And then we have CC versus Mona. So JC will start at 4 p.m. So we're going to do JC Mannings and CC versus Mona in one. All right, in one. All right. Yes. So if Mannings win this, they might prove you wrong. Yes, man, Keshna, man. Yes, man. If but Tafari, you cannot tell people what to say. You have people over here, it's the butler hides them. They are gonna say a butler, them not care what you say. You know, so yes, man. Keshna, if Mannings win tomorrow, believe me, we are gonna give them all the credit in the world, and we might have to take back the win from Manchester, but me no want to take the win from Manchester. All right, yes. So Keshna, if them win tomorrow, definitely we have to drop down JC and the pole a little bit and push up KC a little bit higher. All right, yes, that is fair. And then push up Mannings a little bit higher as well. People don't give the Costa Cup team no respect. I think Clarendon College winning the entire thing. But Ronald Leg, we are here. Everybody, almost everybody in the chat give CC respect. Everybody has said them are the best team. So me not understand unless you go different places. But remember football we're talking, so it's hard. It's hard for say different from what we sip on the field. All right, and that's how we are war with the butler heights them today. You know. So, anyways, let me pull up the next one now. So, Jason, KC versus Central. This everybody said this is a full gone conclusion. Let me know what say you guys. We have 90 comments on this one. KC versus Central.
What's up, sir? It's our neighbor.
All right.
Yeah, no, KC versus Central. Look, I think this one, you know, some was saying that the lopsided game was the JC game. I think this one is more lopsided personally.
Yeah.
I do. I think the firepower of KC, you know, is too much. Even if they give up a few goals.
All right. Just finish up your conversation and then
yeah. Even if they give up a few goals, you know, I just think KC will be too much. I could see them putting 5 past them. So I'll say 5-2 KC.
My God. I would want Martin. The Martin come back. We wait on Martin's space for now. Okay. He said he will come back now. All right. So let me know if anyone see any sort of upset in this one. Jason says he sees a beat down. I think the Central team, we're not giving them no respect at all. You understand me? You get me? Yes. I definitely believe that it would be a shocker if they do defeat KC. But we saw KC play 2 dull game, very, very dull game this season. So KC can come out and be incredible poor. All right? Yes, especially their midfield.
But when were those games, JD?
Those games were in the Ozemarty, right? Ozemarty and the STGC game. All right, the first one when they couldn't control the midfield at the time, even though they created chances, but once they couldn't couldn't control the midfield, when the presser, which is the number 8, Mattis, you guys said his name is Mattis. So when Mattis failed in the first half, it put them on the back foot. They couldn't maintain the press. All right, they went on to defeat Georges 2 more times. That is true. You understand me? And look comfortable better than them, but it shows that it can make some bad errors and just come out and have a stinker. You get me? So I'm just asking you because that is 2 games out of not so many far apart. So I'm asking if they can't come out and play a bad game. I'm asking you because we are going for
No,
KC, you know. We are going for KC, so we're just asking the
they,
logical question.
they can have a bad game, but I think, you know, the last performance of that nature was the second round first game, which means they would have played 4 more games since then,
Mm-hmm.
and I've looked much better in all 4. So, you know, some might argue that KC is also peaking at the right time. You know, I know maybe it's a little different from the JC peaking because maybe we weren't really following JC as much, but you know, you cannot go around the marketing machine that is Whisper and his crew. And so maybe KC has just been more scrutinized for the season. But I
Okay.
think if you look at their plays lately, they look to be peaking at the right times as well. So, you know, I think that this KC team will be problems for Central. And I agree that Central is underrated and hasn't gotten respect, but I just don't think that the matchup is a good one for them.
All right. No, man, fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, Keshna, big up yourself. Warren says, you are correct, JD. You did say Chester will be Mannings. Yes, man, but we had reason out here. We logically brought down the steps them, or we think it would have turned out, you know? I think people need to give us more respect for the breakdowns, like the things that we're talking about in the videos when we do get it right, you know? Yes, I think that's what people need to put more respect on. Guys, you have 108 people here. Thanks very much for being here. Please do smash the like button to get us past 100 likes so we can aim to the 150. Stop styling, all right? But because we're not going to sit down and wait the whole time for it to get it past 100. You get me? We can't say it every minute. So as you come in, these are the videos because we offer quality. But look like on the like the delusional side first and the dramatic and the unnecessary low IQ behavior settings more than anything else. Me not gonna offer that, guys. So if a data go and make on eat what we say, come on, wait until tomorrow then. All right, pause this like for this one. And when tomorrow come, we'll make sure to put 600 likes on it then. All right, because we're not going to see what we are talking about. HDS every time. Playing at Staths won't make a difference. All right, no problem, no problem. KC will win. Robert Connolly. All right, all who think I go win tomorrow. CC Staths, Mannings, and KC. All right, so you give two teams apiece. Oh my God! So Keshna you took out JC. You see you Keshna you come from you got a Mannings, you know, that's a problem, you know. You see a buyer start that, you know. 5-0 for KC. Shane Billings. Shane, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here, man. You need to come on the panel a little bit, you know, Shane. KC 3, Central 1. No Dibby can beat the great 40s. No. We're just asking a question. Come on, man. We can be objective, man. We just ask a question. Do not underestimate Central. You may just get surprised. Thank you, Raphael Beckford. Thank you very much. You get me? Jermaine Douglas has a plan for KC. Jason said 5 JD. Check his temperature. Former Edwin Allen player and GC Faster graduate. 1-0 Central. Whisper will be silent. Oh my days. So guys, based on Football Vision, which is a coach as well, what say you? Can you see a situation where Central come out of this 1-0 winners? Let me start with Jason. So could you see a situation where KC lost this 1-0?
Yeah, I could see that scenario happening, but then I would wake
Really?
up from the dream.
Okay.
No, I would then wake up because it would be a dream. It wouldn't be real.
Okay, so you think goals if KC will lose this one, it will be 2-1 then because you just see them scoring.
It has to be an outscoring thing.
Yes.
I think KC scored at least 2 goals in this game. So if Central gonna win, they have to score 3 on KC.
And that is the only thing I'm looking at Football Vision. I could see Central winning it, you know. I could see Central winning it, you know. You get me? But it has to be over a goal. I just believe that KC has goal in them. You have to outscore them in order to win the game. I truly believe so. So I can look at the statement, and I know you're a coach, so you know what you're talking about, right? Or whatever the plan is. You get me? It could be possible, but it has to be 2-1. Put it 2-1. But I cannot see KC not scoring unless it's gonna be a terrible day like those bicycle hitting the post, man missing ball
I
inside
was
of the
about
net.
to say, I was about to
It
say,
happened. It
to
happened
me,
already. Yes. Uh-huh.
no, I was gonna say, to me, Whisper at this level is very similar to like a Holland, where only madman coach can stop him. You understand? If Mr. Watson say, look, Champions Cup, that's okay, I'm gonna save him for the whatever I'm saving him for. That's the only way they're gonna stop Whisper. And like you said, he had that one game in the first leg where nothing would go in. The man did the greatest bicycle kick ever, and it wouldn't go in. The man set up a goal 2 yards in front of the goal, and the man kicked it over the bar. So, yes, if Central gets extremely lucky, they could potentially win. But I just don't think for 90 minutes they're going to be able to just make Whisper don't talk.
Boy, you boasted today. Shinobi says, big up JD. 6 love for KC. Good lord. Shinobi. Oh my god, man. Why you behaving like that, man? Then we have Shambhala SA. Subscribe to the channel. Massive respect. All right. Yes, man. All right. So we have 114 in the chat now. So let me repeat it one more time. We saw that you guys a bad man with like button, but one thing you know you can do, you cannot take away our footballing knowledge. All right. So no care what you say. Una put we here, so una alone can take we up. So now bad mind we right, for the likes. We say 150 likes on our style way. But nevertheless, the people that subscribe to the channel, and you follow us on Instagram, you have a chance to actually win credit. If you're inside Jamaica, it's going to be over $1,000 credit. All you need to do is just predict all of these teams correct. The winner correct. All right, all 4 games, the winner correct, and then you have to send us the information via Instagram, and then we will check it to verify, and then you will get your credit whichever network you use. All right, yes, it's only going to be for 3 games because that's the money that the people sponsor us with. All right, and we only me if you're not giving me 300-400 likes, me not put no money on it, not at all. Not at all, because me know me bring quality but cannot match nowhere else on planet Earth. You get me? Yes, so me know that. So una not support me not put no on it. That's what me get. Me actually tell us that we have 3 sponsorships, so that's why we enable subscriber mode, because normally me not do them stuff here, but just to make sure the people and money that them send to me and work out. And it not go to Amanda's come in a scam for get credit. It's not going to work. It has to be a subscriber and a person that follows on Instagram. So if you want to find Instagram, you have to go in the description and subscribe to the Imaxit or Maxit Instagram. Get one please, moderators, can you guys get Instagram and share it if it's not in the chat so people can get the chance to go over there? Yes, so follow us on those programs. It's free, you doing all sorts of free things and you're getting paid. All right, so that's all. Shambhala, thanks very much. Okay, Reggae Island says football vision may need glasses. My God, the KC man them get hungry. KC is well-oiled machine. Is the well-oiled machine that can play 2 styles, tactical or physical. Respect to the need. Commas, essential. My God. Money, Tafari, sorry. Butler will be upset, but it won't be an upset. All right, so we have Shambhala says Central 3, KC 2. All right. Raphael says, I must commend you for the way you interact with your subscribers. Thank you very much, Raphael. But that's what I've done from a long time. I think I've changed Jamaica by doing that. The way I've interact with people. I think I've changed the Jamaican football landscape, because I brought it here. Shinobi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Shambhala said 3-2. Okay, so we Shambhala said Central beat KC, and a 3-2. All right, Central could win. Yes, next 3 or more seasons. All right, Stefan, you cannot disrespect the people like that. That's all I'm telling you. All right, Forgotten King. Hello, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you and your family. CC to win it all. D Cup, C Cup, and Oliver Shield. Remember this, JD. All right. Flavor Sound, big up yourself. All right. SRL 4. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. 5-0. KC. Essential cannot beat KC. Boy, let me take a picture of this, because you see all them something here. Let me make sure to take a picture of this, Jason, because. All right, guys.
So people are bad. Oh, people are bad me up. So I'm making Central 2 goal. I'm here 5-0 and 6-0 and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you see the
You
comment.
understand them,
You
man.
see, guys, me a copy in the comments, So me know say tomorrow, You see, if we don't lose, boy, me I tell you, Mona versus Clarendon College. Yes, man. Yes, man. Forgot the king. No worry yourself. You sub do what you want to do. We just tell you have to follow the Instagram and the subscribe. That's all. And it's only for 3 programs. If someone else come on board and sponsor us for more, we will just go right all the way for every single round of the footballing. The schoolboy football. And I think people will come on, because I think people kind of like the schoolboy football a lot more. I'm surprised. But a long time they told me to do it, KC, I got embarrassed Central plus a TV match. KC love those games. 40s forever. What you make about that statement, Jason? KC are embarrassed Central, and the main reason is because it's a TV match.
I wouldn't put much credence into it. I mean, look, if it's not a bad point to make, because of the teams that are in the Champions Cup, you'd say Central is probably the one that is the newcomers of all of them. Even Staths, even though they don't get the recognition, they have been up there for the past few years in the competition. So, with that being said, I could see where he's saying that, but Central have kind of shown so far this season that they don't really play the occasion, they play the opponent. So, I wouldn't really put too much stock in the fact that, it's a night game and a TV game. I think Central will just be happy to be there and they will put out a good effort. But I just don't think that they possess enough to overcome the challenge that KC will bring.
Okay.
But I don't think it have anything to do with the fact that it's a TV game.
Okay. And Warren Webster said, so the whole of Central are Mark Whisper them. Okay. Warren. All right. So we have other people. This is nice. A lot of people said that they will come on board and support the program. All right. So Forgotten King said, me will put 50,000 credit. Forgotten. Oh no, where you are the bet on the game, or you're trying to come in the program to give away? Let me know. Because what I'm talking about,
donate.
Okay, if you want to donate, you have to figure out a way. If you're in Jamaica or if you're overseas, either you have to. Because I don't want to take any money from anybody. The reason why I took the money from my brethren is because he's a person that he never wanted to come out and tell who gave the money. You have those people that supports us that normally don't want their name to be out there. All right. So anybody that wants their name to be out there, I want you to keep the money, but make sure we can make a deal so I don't come out here and waste my time, put up everything on the pedestal, and then when it comes on, I have to be the one paying back, because those things reach me always on the channel and it takes more money out of my pocket. And believe me, if you're here on YouTube, you know when it comes on to me and spending money in them football things here, it costs me a lot. Winners tomorrow: CC, JC, KC, Staths. All right, Blair, we're gonna take down that as well. My school I got beat Mona. All right, and then we have Forgotten King says 10-0. KC, and then Rose Gold said as a digital ambassador, I will put a extra 500 to another lucky subscriber who guesses correctly. Just DM me. All right, no problem, Rose Gold. But you can't broke them body. We are not gonna give away all of the money one time. So put an next 500 on that to make 1,000, so we can extend it to 4 weeks. All right. Yes, we are not gonna give them so much money for one and a one winner per week. 1,000 and 1,500 credit is a lot of credit for people to get. All right. Yes, you're just coming here, participating, and we respect it. So we're giving back. Yes. So Rose Gold, hold on for the money, and we could put it on a different week. All right. We can't give it too much. All right. Laugh out loud. Not this them JD, but KC. Team too big for the central team. Oh my God. Yes. Yo, the behavior. Yo. Okay. 2-1 JD. Just wake up from now. All right. It is Nova Witter. Okay, you have a different account. Oh my God. KC now concede versus Central. No, we're just bringing up different angles. KC 3-1. All right. 5-2. All right, we have Alwayne Hines
Somebody else a
subscribe.
5-2.
It Ago and Sportsmax. Okay, no problem. But we will have it in our own community just to have our dialogue on it. We're not going to override on what Sportsmax doing, but we have our own qualities that people respects as well. So I think it will work. And if it's not on Sportsmax YouTube, definitely we will be here to watch it. All right. So forgot the kid say King said he will put 50,000. You have to get in touch to me. Tell me if I bet you a bet to it somebody in the chat or you want to put credit. All right. And we have to make sure we can validate that because I'm not going to pay my 50,000. Because if I say I'm gonna put the 50,000, I will put it. You get me? Yes. So if you say you're gonna put it, I have to ensure that you're gonna do so. All right. 3 goals in each half. 6-0. Shinobi. All right. KC wing lockdown tomorrow. All right. Shambhala seems very confident. Central's coach is tactically brilliant. Whisper is one player. Modern coaching is past man marking players. KC will learn. All right. All right, so Central might surprised KC. All right, so KC score between the 10th and from that happen, you know a storm after after because I just forward KC I go push. All right, so we have one person saying
So Central hire Hal Grimson. I never hear about it.
all right, so hold on there. Rose Gold, same as sign up because we know Rose Gold. So Rose Gold have to contact me on Instagram. So Rose Gold same I put up 3,000 for the finals. So we have the semi-finals. So we have to give away 1,000 for this round. We have to give around 1,000 for the semi-finals, and then 1,000 for. And remember, we're gonna have Dacaster Cup side on it as well. No, and we're gonna have Ben Francis, and we're gonna have Walker Cup in it as well. So don't believe that you're gonna always have just this 1-4 to bet on. We're gonna add more things to it as well. All right, but those rounds are going to run the same way. All right, so we're going to give away
semi-finals for the Costa and Manning as well.
Yeah, so by the Dacaster man, and people see that it's really going good. People like Rose Gold will come on board and say them I go support. So Rose Gold I put 3,000 for the finals, so I can put one of the 1,000 that we got on a different game. So we already have 4 people donating so far. All right, so that's 4 sets of predictions. So this is the place to be. As simple as that. All right. All right, KC a win. Just make sure you subscribe to the Instagram. Let me get the Instagram. Let me get the Instagram right here so people can just subscribe. And we normally I would say go over the Imaxit, but if you're on the Imaxit, they can stay over there. But definitely go over here as well. All right. Let me just get this up. All right. So this is the Instagram, guys. So this is the Instagram. And it is in the description, so you can get it. So just go over the Instagram and just follow it. That's all. Nothing else. Follow it and just subscribe here and just make your 4 predictions. And if you're the first one that got it correct, we will you know that you're the first. You just send your proof. But if not, we are going to look for it and we are going to contact you. We're going to look for it and we are going to mention it in the next video, and then you claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize between a certain time, we have to just go for the second person. All right, you can't bad way up if you never claim your prize. You have to be in tune to Wagwan. All right, yes, man. So those are the Instagram links. So we want to see people just go over there and subscribe. Yes, because it's easy, not hard. You get me? And if you're on the Imaxit, no problem. You stay on the Imaxit, but it's still good to just follow us everywhere because we're doing things. All right, yeah, man. Whisper JD, why people are talk about Central Agamark Whisper like him alone? No, that's SRL. That's why I said to people, stop going around and act like it's Whisper alone on the field. And that's why you get people talking like this now, SRL, because that's how people make it look. And I'm saying, but you had 2 games that Whisper was not the main player in, and they still came out victorious. And I like the way they play as a team, team overall. They have to guess the score correctly. Also in in the finals, yes, sir. We said we're gonna add things to it. If it's 1 game, they have to get the right score as well. Yes, man, we're gonna do that, man. We're not just give it the money, so man. Now, we are make it difficult, you know. Yes, man, money, money is spending, you know. You get me? And you can't go nowhere else and does get money. So and then like $100, $1,000 credit every time. So you might just get all $15,000 credit before you reach the finals. Clarendon College has the hard match. The hard match. Yeah. Shakpo, yeah, man, massive respect. Shakpo, we're gonna need you on this thing, you know. We're gonna need you to write down everything and work out them winners and them stuff here, yeah? Yes, because I thought you're gonna turn up early, so we could have explained it to you. Yeah, because I should have let you know that we got that little slide sponsor, you know, and we just say we're gonna work with it for the money, just the money, the schoolboy football, Jamaica football, schoolboy football. That's it. Time to die, Mona. Exact score, JD. No. For these 4 games, is the personnel that gets the 4 correct score, because I do believe that people would think that Mannings are gonna beat JC, and JC are gonna beat Mannings. You get me? Because it's too hard for people, and we want to give it away, and I like we want to keep the money, and my money, so I don't want to keep it. You get me, Jason? And my money, so I don't really want to keep it. But just want to get out.
You don't need no more money anyway. So that's good.
I'm not. I've never said that. I need money just the same, but under mine, so me just want to get out. So the person I watch, him can't say, oh, JD pocket him $30 US or whatever. Yes, me respect everybody what them I do, but me have to get away. So for first correct prediction is make sure you subscribe on both platform, Instagram and YouTube, and that's all it takes. All right. Yes, just text us when you get your 4 correct. All right. Football.
So SRL going for 4. SRL in the chat going for all 4 Manning Cup teams to win. Wow.
All right. So SRL went from Mona and KC, JC, and Staths. Write that down. SRL, I think you're losing this week. But you just go back next week. But you see, if you just switch one, you might just win. All right. Tafari said Mona and CC play like them respect.
And which one?
Coaches.
And which one is that he should switch, JD? Would you like to tell the people?
I think it's the Mona should have thrown it, because Mona have the higher level of difficulties to overcome, and obviously, but and I think SRL might just change it. But tell you what, I laugh out loud, JD. Tomorrow we will see. All right, no problem. If you go for that, I think you're the first one that went for that. So definitely, if it goes through, and guys, if you're overseas, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna just remember we don't have the credit as yet. You know, this is just raw money. So we're gonna just buy a gift card for persons overseas. So if you want to buy credit with a gift card in your own country, it's not loaded to Jamaica. It's worldwide. We're doing it, all right, because we have a worldwide fan base. So that's how we're doing it.
JD, it looks like Omzo is looking for the treasurer working about. I don't know if we can trust him. I'm not sure.
Chester, JC, KC, and CC. So guys, every stream, when we start the stream and it's a preview stream, make sure you have your thing there before even the stream start. All right, and make sure you have your thing, your Photoshop thing. Yeah, whatever your picture for proof, all right? Because the first person coming out, 1 winner, you know, all right, for every week, you know. We think that's good because nobody else now do them something there. You get me? Chester, JC, KC, and CC will be in the semis. Kenrick, okay, but Kenrick, all right, that not bad. Omza said he wants to be the man to keep the money them. All right, then, no problem. I people money, but once when you pay it over, make sure you can pay it over to the people, you know. All right. A lot of
So
people think.
might take it and pay him light bill, you know, you have to be careful.
No, but the one thing with me, when me not like these YouTube and people give me money. You get me? Me not like it. If you don't give me the money for myself, me not feel comfortable more and spend it same time because
It's
me think so I look a
alright. It's
joke thing, you
alright,
know?
JD.
Huh?
It's alright, JD, because you know, it's one thing me know from me know you're a transparent individual.
Yes,
So
that's why
you
I
don't have
come
to
out
worry
and
about
say
that
it. Me,
thing,
me
brother.
make sure me surround it around the video, cause me no want the man think say no. Me have people dodgy, you know. We know me know my kind, you know. Me know so them have some dodgy behavior, you know. So they might just give me for a test and say me nah go get you, you know. So me have to make sure me do that, you know. Me nah ramp with them, man. And from that, me nah really take about the money. Me would mind them do like my boy. What name again? Rose Gold, you know, have the credit and them say get to the people and stuff. But obviously it couldn't
Yeah.
work because overseas people will need the gift cards, you know? Yeah. But at least keep your money and then me send it to people to you, the information to you. And you just do it for the people, you know? Yes, so I'm not happy night.
Yes.
And just using the
Yes.
word transparent. No, yes, man, I've always been transparent here, man. And you know, to make sure I'm not going to them drama there. Yeah, with people and their money. Me not join that something there because if I'm money a problem and me just give the money. So me no want my name go down in a money
Comes
conversation.
on. Joke, you know, but me I use the word transparent. When I say I'm a rubber family, me I say transparent.
Mannings will beat JC. All right, them are we don't have no problem, but them are put 4 year results. Them it's like yeah, running for the credit. All right, Janice Brian, how are you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. Said CCKC Mannings and Manchester. So Janice, three three Dakar Cup team I got you. So Jason, oh, you see that one? You see a situation where in which you have three Dakar Cup team going through?
Yeah, well, CC, I mean, Manchester have a chance. You know, the only team in the Costa Cup that I think just don't have a chance, personally, is Central. I think all the other teams have a chance. But I would be surprised if
Jason,
it
boy,
was
me
three.
tell you, no, you gotta get a beat, you know, if Central go even squeak a 1-0. If Central
That's
squeak
all
a
right.
1-0, if Central
If it's
squeak.
one thing I learned, if it's one thing I learned from the start company pioneer, you care to watch what the outcome gonna be. You
Yeah.
just have to just use your analyst. I use your analyst brain and just make a decision because if you think like that, you'll mess up your own prediction. You see me? So I just think of the four teams, you know, Central to me is the most lopsided one. I mean, no disrespect to any Central fans are there, but you know, I just from the games I've seen of Central and the games I've seen of KC, I just don't think they're going to match up to the firepower.
Warren, Father Warren, are you the father of the channel name? Me da love for you donate something to the channel name, man. All right, so me take a 5,000 credit in Warren. Towards the giving away to so we can extend it into the Dakar Cup and the Manning Cup time as well because our whole heap of runnings left in there, guys. So money are run out very fast. So Warren, we are call upon you 5,000 credit you want from you. We get 3,000 over so and we have an next 3,000. An next 4,000 other 5,000. So we want around 13,000 credit. You get me, Warren? So Father Warren, and we are depending on you.
Father.
Confirm the 5,000 credit there, Father Warren. 5,001 for you, Warren.
Take out some from the collection plate from weekend, Father.
All right. Yeah, Warren I go come through, man. Maybe the Mona and CC match go penalties. Well, tell you what, it no matter who win. That's how we know what go up on a score with us a win. Dodgy people, question misleading people, misleader. Stefan, you know me. I avoid certain things. But just avoid it because you have people in the wings are wait for say yes. Take people money, you know? Yeah. Me a madman. You see a man hype up himself and talk about how much money he have. And a 15 that I'm donate. When they say I want £3,000. But done with him from that day, they don't want cataract, you know. Which match only think I got penalties? I think anyone that possible could go penalties. I would say the Manchester Staths one. The Manchester Staths one look poised to go penalties. To be fair. JC to win 3-1. All right. Demar said Mona Staths, KC and Mannings. All right. CC Central Mannings uh and CC Central Mannings and Central. Yo, brother, oh you have
The man so biased him put Central 2 times.
oh my god. All right. Central JC Staths CC. All right. All right. I see this game will be shocking until the semifinals goes. Okay. All right. Well, let's see, Mr. BKL. BKL, well, give me a 4 winners, the man. We just finish off that, man. All right. Give me a 4 winners, man. You get me? Yeah, man. Just give me the 4 winners, them. All right. Let's see if we reach 150 likes on the video. Guys, come on. We shot of 40 more likes. 150. 150, we say. 150 on the board. Thanks, everyone, for passing through. Yes, man. And thanks, everyone, for subscribing so far. Yeah. We definitely want one of you guys to win, and we're not going to accept nobody putting scores in the chat. It's only live streams, so we can put the subscription only. So that simply means we give it to one of the subscribers of the channel. You get me? Yes, that's what we're doing. So you have to subscribe to both of them, the Instagram and the channel, and you can subscribe to the Imaxit just the same. It doesn't matter, but you have to can prove. You get me? Yes. I want to make sure the people that spend their time to come and support me get what people give away for give away. You get me? Yes. That's what me I work with. And I think everybody would say that's fair, Because some dodgy people will come in and get it. Like CC, him get the credit one time, and CC literally subscribe to the channel 1 year later, and him a one analyst. You get me? I'll man up on my channel and subscribe, So you have dodgy people like that, Yes. Sorry, but that one name CC, I had to call him out there. All right, so let me see the rest of the comments. Reggae Island says CC KC JC Staths. Guys, make sure you put down a number them, and make sure you see where when you make on a prediction. All right, Manchester all the way. Football with Randy. Thanks very much for being here, man. KC JC KC CC and Manchester or Staths. Game. Me can go either way. Okay. So that, you're not looking a bit pan there. All right, yes. So Jason. So based off what you saw there, your prediction is. Let me put it down. You have KC here, KC for Martin as well, and KC for me. So yeah. So based off your prediction,
And then
you have CC playing Staths in the next round, right? For semifinals, right? Who you picking for that
yes,
one?
I will have to go with the team from Clarendon.
Okay, so you see CC going all the way then. And guys, inside the chat, based on what you pick,
Yes.
on the umbrella, look at the umbrella here. You have 2 brackets. You have CC versus Mona and Manchester versus Staths. That's the single bracket. They only can face each other who advances. So let me know, out of your 2 that you pick to go to the next round, who you would pick to advance to the finals. All right. All right. So Shakpo say, can't be a or just give your 4 side. Shakpo, I will talk to you behind the scenes and how to yeah. But we just wanted to make sure this start. All right. So people know that someone win it. That's all. I have Staths to win.
Shock powder one they need a translator.
Yes. I was trying to translate it. I have Staths to win, JD, but that game, yes, but I'm a Staths man, and I'm telling you that game will not be just out there. I think it's going to be tougher than what most expected. Yes.
Yeah, that is the one. That is the one I can see going to penalties more than any of the others.
All right. So Demara says Mona versus KC final. So Demara go straight past this and say Mona versus KC. So him see Mona advance over CC, and then Mona defeated anybody come through the next umbrella, and then they go to the finals. All right. What you say, Marcy? All right, look at Jason have some technical difficulties. Manchester is a dark horse, not necessarily the best team, but has enough quality to do some real damage. I think they're up there with everyone. CC straight to the finals, whether them play Manchester or Staths, in my opinion. All right. The man them for put together a thing and forward it to the winning camp. Okay. Yeah, but Tafari, that can happen if we start something good here and it works good. You don't think so when when
That is
when
a
when
good.
the game finish, we will do that. I've already said that I might come up if my head take me right, I might come up and said I will give something to the winner of one of the competition then. So Tafari,
That
if you had
yeah.
been on this channel, we do those things. We just come up with some mad thing in our head and we just do it. You get me? Yes. So it's not a problem, man. We will work on something. We will work on something, to get in touch with them because I saw a lot of the kids them follow me on Instagram when I post their stuff. Yes. So obviously we can contact them and you know and make them have it and stuff. Yes. So it's a good idea,
Tafari,
Janice.
I love that. I love the idea, Tafari. I love that.
Okay. Janice says final CC and KC. All right. Fair enough then. So Janice saying that KC are gonna beat JC. No, she never mark who coming out of this, but she says KC are gonna beat anybody come out. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Guys, we have what? We are on the 2 hour mark. We promise you guys that we're gonna give you the 2.5 hours. All right, yes. So keep subscribing, keep dropping a comment so we can follow it here. All right, yeah, man. So keep dropping the comments so we can chop it up. You know, we have about half an hour more to go, and then we're done out here. You know, yeah, man. At least we do it time. You know, yes, and then hopefully tomorrow we can schedule the games them separate and go through them, and you guys turn up. Johnny's nice. Give you all for going to the semis. All right. Yes. All right. Shane Billing says CC to win 3-2, KC 3-1, Stats 2, Manchester 2-2 penalties and JC. Damn, Shane Billings are going like say if him win it, him want a whole of the money. Him want a whole of the money one time. Cause I'm gonna tell him say him can't get the normal one fee, you know, Jason. Him want the exact score fee too, you know.
Yeah, man. Shane Billings, rate how you take it serious, my boss.
Yeah,
But
man.
you score them, yes.
No, but Shane always come here
And
and
about
give him
all the
score.
penalties, them and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, man, right now.
No, if Shane get it correct, we have to put if him get everything right, yes. And him at the first one get all of the 4 right, him gonna get him money. But if him get that and the score them correct, me have to put 1,000 or 2,000 or more credit on the him. So
Yeah, man. You
Shane,
get a bonus for the
yeah,
man.
Shane need to be a walk-in call center if him get all of that correct. If Stats go final, JD I go sell him house. Yeah, man, good idea. So, why my house have to be sold? You think house of Belgium 10,000 credit can well brother that type of foolishness man. If we are support the youths, then we are support the youths, them, no problem, man. But if the finance structure away, because look, if Digicel give away things to people, them I get all sorts of praise to give it to the people them. We have to find a way how we can give the guys them award here. You get me? Yes. So if a man of the match award and them have to get 5,000 credit or it's 10,000 credit, whatever the chat put together, we have to find a way how to present it to the guys them, you know? Yes. Either on Instagram or on YouTube in one of the videos just the same. You get me? Yes. They have to claim it right here, or else they can't get it.
Yeah, man. You just contact them jump on.
Yes, and just claim it and them good and them gone. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I think that's a good idea, man. You guys have some good ideas, man. Them definitely have some good working ideas. Johnny says KC, CC, KC, Manchester and Mannings. Shane, who winning the penalties? Okay. Final will be JC versus CC. And CC to win. All right. All right, then. Fair enough. Me and the one, me and the one Shane, nothing far off, me and him nothing far off, but me not gonna say nothing, yeah, man. So I guess we finish up everything, Jason.
Yeah, we touch on everything. Champions Cup is tomorrow. So we have a little more time to break down the rest of the competitions. But yeah, we touched on everything.
Okay. All right. So guys, as you know, we pretty much out no, because we have done our 2 hours. We wanted to go to 2.5, but as you know, if we clear up everything, we're not gonna waste your time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep that time. So tomorrow, when the live game starts, you guys can return back, and we can continue taking information by in that video as well. All right. So it's only in the videos them, and it's gonna be subscriber only mode, and that is the reason why we're doing it only for Schoolboy, because those are the games that the gifts will be in. All right. Yeah, man. JD, correction for Walker Cup result. Yes, I've said that, man. I had the correction already. Shakpo 4-1. Yes, I know. Yes. So guys, smash the like button on your way out. Share the video on your way out, and I will put the Instagram list there. Yeah, man. Just do so. And thanks very much, and have a very good night. Our thing. We don't really push things. We just do what we need to do. All right. So bless up and thanks very much. Peace out.